and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Wednesday, 6th day of October, which is the 30th day of Tishrei, which means it's the first day of Rosh Chodesh. So please remember all of your Rosh Chodesh additions in your davening, your benching, ala michya, etc., etc. Today's halacha discusses the topic of shaving your beard. There are Orthodox Jews today who believe that taking an electric shaver to your beard in any way, shape, or form is not allowed. So they will not shave their beards. God tells us in the Torah that we should not be mashchis, which seems to mean like destroy or cut down to right down to the skin. We're not supposed to cut like that. And if you take that literally, and there are Orthodox Jews who do take it that way, then that means that an electric razor should not be put against your skin against the corners of your beard, which is a difficult thing to define, but we won't go there. And therefore, they do not trim their beards with electric shavers. Okay, but a lot of people do, including me. So what is the heter? What is the rationale given for making it permissible to use an electric shaver to shave your beard? So this has been discussed amongst many poskim. I'm going to give you the prevalent view of Rav Moshe Feinstein Zatzal, who said the following. He said that when God told us to not be mashchis, or destroy the hairs of our beard, he meant in such a fashion where you take a blade and scrape it right against the sides of your face, and that gives you that close hashchasa, like you've taken away the hair from visibility all the way down to the skin. And that's what you're not supposed to do, okay? But when you use an electric shaver, what happens is that the hairs poke through the foil, and then as each hair is poking through the foil, some spinning blade is behind the foil, and that hair that's trapped between the sharpness of the foil and the sharpness of the spinning blade gets kind of scissored. And that's crucial. That's not a hashchasa action, according to some of our poskim. That's a scissoring action. God only intended and said that you should not scrape a blade against your face when you shave, but using a scissor would be permissible. And some electric shavers can be viewed as doing a scissoring kind of action because the hairs get stuck between the hole in the foil or the two blades as they move back and forth, depending on how it works in there. And so they're getting scissored, but they're not getting razor bladed off. That's the rationale given for why many people today still trim their beards with electric shavers. If you have ever seen that there are people who take their new shaver to a rabbi to ask him, is this kind of electric shaver permissible? The reason they're doing that is because some of the blades in some electric shavers are so sharp today that they don't really need a scissoring action, but the sharp spinning blade that's in there is right up on the skin, and it just speeds by each hair and does exactly what a razor blade does against the skin. And that's why some people take their new shaver to a competent Orthodox rabbi to ask him, Rabbi, how about this shaver or this model? Or they could ask in advance, good rabbis who know about this and say, I want to buy a Remington, blah, blah, blah. Would that be permissible? I want to buy a Norelco, blah, blah, blah. Would that one be permissible? And there are rabbis who have expertise in this and can tell you which kind is a scissoring action and which kind is so sharp that it's a razor blade action. If you're buying a new shaver, would be a good idea to check with your rabbi if he knows about this or if he can recommend who does know about this, so you can find out if you're getting the right kind of electric shaver. Thanks for logging on. Have a good Chodesh, and log on again tomorrow, also on Rosh Chodesh, for more. Bye-bye.